Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Pisces from the 8th to the 14th of July 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please have a look. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies as well as my deck walkthrough series. You'll find the energy healing remedies very helpful. So like, share, subscribe and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so you're being given some kind of guidance. You've got the card, this is really the Three of Pentacles here, and it's probably something to do with your work. You are probably in a leadership position at your work, because the Three of Pentacles is always about being a leader, and it's about taking control of projects or being somebody who guides other people. You yourself are getting guidance as well. With this particular card, you can see this angel guiding this particular person. So you are getting some messages coming in that will help you make decisions in order for you to move forward. Now you are very stressed out at the moment. You can see this person's on this little ball over here, and this is the card of stress. This is having to defend yourself in any kind of difficult situation, and you can see you need to speak your truth as well. He's got a trumpet in his hand. Maybe you're trying to get things done and nobody is listening to you, and it looks like guidance is coming in for you. So somebody is going to be there to help you get through this stressful situation. Now you've got the postponement card over here, so you have been trying to de-stress, really. This is the Four of Swords, trying to look at things with a new perspective. So maybe you do need to take a little bit of a holiday, a little bit of a break, and see things from a different perspective. Definitely taking a little bit of a break is going to give you a lot of healing. You can see the color coming back through this window over here. It's going to give you a new perspective, but it's also going to give you some healing. So you do need to take a little bit of a break. You're really stressed out. You know, whatever leadership position you are, there's a lot of problems coming in over there. You're having to defend yourself. You've got that little monkey over there. So, you know, and he's got this something to burst this bubble. So maybe people are trying to, you know, cause obstacles for you. They're really causing problems for you, and you know, even though you're trying to rope them in or you're trying to get things under control, it's not really helping because it's stressing you out. So you do need to take a little bit of a break, and you need to have a different perspective. Now in the past you've got the healing card over here, so you may have had some kind of problems as far as your health goes. This is the King of Pentacles, so you could the King of Cups, so you could have also been dealing, you know, have received guidance from somebody who is very supportive. It is a card of healing, so you may have been seeking some kind of medical advice, or you know, even some kind of counseling coming in over there. You've got the transformation card of here, which is the death card, so it seems like there's been some ending to some situation. You seem to have left something completely behind and moved on. Now going into the future, you've got that Ace of Cups over there, so it says going with the flow, and you need to start something new, but you also need to adapt to that situation and just let things happen. Don't try to be too proactive. As they say, go with the flow. Just, you know, and things will sort themselves out. And there's a lot of politics that you're dealing with as well. You've got this snake over here and this man with the mask. So if it is the work situation that is causing all the stress and all these problems, there's a lot of politics that you're dealing with over there. So people being very toxic around you, people lying about certain things, and you know, going behind your back and doing things as well. So you are dealing with a pretty nasty situation. You know, if you don't retaliate, it looks like it's going to sort itself out. You know, you will be able to overcome that particular situation, but just be aware that, you know, people around you not very nice, and just be careful who you trust, really. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm using a Mythic Tarot for the main read, and I have shuffled this deck. Okay, so you've got the Four of Swords here again, popping up. So you've undergone a lot of stress, but these obstacles are all behind you. You can see the mountains behind this person, and they're sitting over there meditating. Now you might be dealing with 6 people over here, or rather 4 people here. You can see the swords are crossed here, and there might have been a difficulty in communication. It looks like you do need to take a little bit of a step back from the situation, and you need to have a new perspective on it. And you also need to come up with a new strategy in order for you to deal with it. And this is going to be maybe taking a holiday, taking a break. You could also be recovering from an illness as well. And this could be all stress related as well. So whatever's going on around you is stressing you out quite a bit. And you do need to take some time out in order for you to get a new perspective and decide what to do next, really. So what's going on with you? You've got that Seven of Cups and the World card. So the Seven of Cups is having a lot of options available to you. So you might be thinking of doing something else. Maybe the situation is stressing you out too much. Maybe even taking a break will allow you to come up with a new idea, a new plan about what you're going to do. And you're thinking about doing a whole lot of things. And you're also thinking about actually ending this particular job with the World card. And you might actually well end it. The world is the end of a difficult cycle, and is usually a major arcana card. So this is a major decision that you want to make, and you're looking at all your options over here with that Seven of Cups. Now you've got the Star card over here, so it seems like a lot of problems have been released into your life. You've got Pandora opening the box and releasing all the evils of the world. And they went off and they caused a lot of problems. So it seems like things have happened, they've been out of your control. Something has gone wrong, really, and a lot of problems have been released into your life, and you've been trying to deal with that. What's important about this particular card, the Star, is about dealing with hope. But in Pandora's box, the last thing that was left in the box was hope. So you are looking to the future, and you are trying to come up with some kind of plan on how to deal with the situation. Now you've got the Ace of Wands over here, so there's some kind of new thing that has been offered to you. So this could be, since most of these cards are about pentacles, it seems to be something to do with work life rather than your love life. So it looks like there's a beginning of something new coming in. So a new project seems to have been offered to you. You can see he's got the world in his hand over there. And he's got the rod. This was the beginning of the hunt for the golden fleece. So this is a new project that has been offered to you, something brand new coming to you, and maybe it's going to mean that you have to do a lot of travel or a lot of foreign communication. It seems like that is that offer has been made to you, and this is you're considering it. There might be numerous offers that have been made with the Seven of Cups, but you've definitely got some kind of new project on the go there that has been offered to you there. You can see even with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of water there. So this particular new job might involve travel as well. You're definitely thinking of work. You've got the Eight of Pentacles on your mind over here. So you also want to do some further study, or you want to specialize in whatever you're doing. So that is what is on your mind at this particular moment. That is where your focus is. With the Seven of Cups, there's also that option of study as well, because the Cups is about study as well. Now going into the future, you've got the Judgment card over here. So a big change in life coming up for you. A big decision, in your career, if this is the ladder going into your career path. But whatever decision you make, this choice is going to take you out of this, being stuck in a particular situation and moving out into the future. You've got the two pillars over here. This is black and white pillars. So you have to weigh all the pros and cons, or you're weighing all the pros and cons and deciding what you want to do. This is Hermes, and this is the Caduceus, and this Caduceus is always about business, or it's about work. Hermes is about travel and communication. So this is about making a big decision as far as your work goes, changing your career path and moving on to the future, and also leaving behind the past. You've got these coffins with these something that you're leaving behind is, finished and done. These are dead bodies, mummified dead bodies, and really you feel as though whatever you've been doing is now come to an end, and you want to make that decision to move forward, because you are at this turning point in your life as far as your career goes. So it seems like, you need to weigh all those options in order for you to make a decision to move forward. Now you've got the Knight of Swords over here, so this is about moving forward rather quickly. Something big coming, big changes coming as well. This could be also legal issues that you might be dealing with, and you need to act pretty quickly as far as this goes. So you could be getting some kind of legal news coming in as well, a big decision. The Knight of Swords never always brings in brilliant news. It's never ever all that good. Sometimes it's very disruptive news, so you could be facing that particular situation. Now this is what's going on with you. So you could be dealing with two people on legal issues with two people, but also needing to make a decision to move forward and leave behind all this drama that's going on over there. There's a lot of dark clouds in the background there. There is victory coming in as well. You've got the Six of Wands over here. This is when Jason finally achieves that golden fleece. So it looks like whatever decision you make is going to be, after going through a lot of problems, because he did go through a lot of problems trying to acquire that particular fleece, there is going to be victory. You will get what you want, but, not without a struggle. You can see there's a lot of mountains in that background there. So there's been a lot of problems and obstacles that you overcome or have had to overcome, and it looks like, there will be victory for you. You will get what you want, but you do need to act quickly. And if this is legal issues that coming in, the news will be coming in pretty quickly as well. So what's on your hopes and fears? You've got the Ten of Wands over here, so you're trying to get over all the burdens and problems. You are feeling very tired, worn out, very, very old, if I might say that. This is very old Jason sitting over there with all the rods there. So all the burdens, you're feeling really run down and also very restricted by all those burdens. Even his ship looks really worn out. So you are very tired, and you do want to start a brand new cycle as well. So going into the future and the final outcome, you've got the Justice card over here, the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. So the Justice card is about, a legal decision. You can see that Knight of Swords over there is also about legal decisions coming in, official decisions coming in, not necessarily to do with the law, but something official that comes in. You've got this checkered floor over here, just talking about you needing to be very, very clear about what you want, and you have to be very strategic about what you want to do. So make sure you have a plan in place, and you're very clear about what you say, and this decision comes in. This is also a card about trying to find balance. There is information that's going to be coming in about this, so a decision is going to be made over here, but it looks like information comes in as well. If there's some situation where you need to speak your truth, you need to be very, very clear about what you've got to say and find that balance. You need to consider all the eventualities about whatever the outcome of that situation is. But it looks like a decision will be made over there with the Justice card. You've got the Three of Wands over here, so this is about starting something new. You might need to even get some kind of advice as well with that Three of Wands. You can see he's walking with, just one shoe over there. So there's something that's incomplete that you need information about. The Three of Wands is usually about, putting a project out there and waiting for its returns, having completed something. But this, completed the first part of whatever it is that you started. It looks like also the Three of Wands is also about travel, and it's also about collaborating with a lot of people. So there might be a lot of people, some people that, friends in your workplace that are very, very supportive. You might need to get some advice from these people. If you're dealing with people that, are very aggressive or negative, it looks like, you'll be able to sort them out, because this was the king. He was a bit of a thief, and, he's on his knees over here begging for forgiveness for stealing something. So you might be dealing with that kind of energy where you've had people who have done something wrong and they might be asking for forgiveness. But this is also about getting a lot of support and advice from people around you, getting stability as well in that situation. and finishing the first part of a project and it being quite successful. Now with the Justice card next to it, it looks like whatever the decision is, you might need to actually ask for help, or you will get that support that you need in whatever that situation is. The Four of Wands is also a victory. This is also about travel, so you might be even thinking about taking on this new project and even traveling as far as your work goes. Whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to be working with a group of people as well, where you're taking leadership and control. And whatever projects you have or whatever you're doing is going to be successful. But it looks like there's a lot of overseas travel over here. And there's a celebration because whatever you've been working on is going to be successful as well. And there's a lot of people there that are supporting you as far as your work goes. So there's some kind of legal decision that does come in, but it actually, spurs you on to be, victorious. This could also be, you starting new contracts as well as far as the work front goes, to start off something brand new, and then that ends up being quite successful. So something legal happening around you, legal news coming in quite quickly. You're having to deal with it as well. And like I said, you could be dealing with two people here, or having to make a decision over here to get away from all this drama. And also with the Judgment card, it's taking a different path for you to achieve success. And there's also a lot of travel since Hermes is there as well. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Animal Tarot. It seems like there's a lot going on for you in the work front here in this spread, but it looks like you have two cards of success here. So you've got that Six of Wands over there, and you've got the Four of Wands. So whatever difficulties and problems and burdens you've been carrying, or whatever you've been doing, it looks like there's success on both fronts over there. Excuse me. So you've got the Ace of Autumn, which is the Ace of Pentacles over here. So you are beginning something brand new as far as your work goes, and it looks like a lot of money is going to be coming in. With the Cat, it shows a lot of independence over here, and working by yourself, working independently of other people's advice, really. It says you can expect a windfall of abundance, such as money, timely assistance, or serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job or a promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. So it looks like something brand new beginning on the work front. It looks like there might be a new job offer coming in over there, because you are ending this job with this World card over here, and it looks like a new job offer coming in, and a lot of money coming in with it as well. It looks like it's some a big career change that you're going to be making. Now the Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups, and this is your card, and it says this is the time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful that you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So this is a card about, you can see a new cycle beginning with that brand new moon over there, and this is the swan wearing the crown. So it looks like you're coming into your own over there. This is a card of achieving, emotional success, physical success, material success, and independence as well, and recognition as well for whatever you're doing. So a card of leadership, really. But just don't let your emotions get the better of you, and also trust your intuition here, because this card is being very, very psychic in that situation. And then you've got the Prince of Autumn over here. This is the Prince of Pentacles, and it says it is important to make a detailed plan before starting a new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. So you can see in this card the Ace of Autumn and the Prince of Autumn, there's a lot of money coming in over here. This seahorse is wearing a crown. The fact that it's seahorse, signifying that you might be traveling overseas to do your particular job. You've got that Four of Wands as well, with a ship in the background over there. So this could be overseas travel or a job that you're taking on overseas, but it's going to bring in a lot of money as well, a lot of abundance coming. The Prince of Autumn is a card that says just keep going. It might be that you need to plod along rather than actually rush in too quickly, but the money will come in and you're on the right path as well, and make sure that you're well planned up as well. So victory coming in for you as far as the work front goes. With the Justice card, it could be a decision that is made. making the decision, or signing new contracts, or even a legal decision being made as well. But it's definitely going to bring in a lot of success. You just got to keep going with that Prince of Autumn. You can see all the money coming in as well. And both the Queen of Summer, which is your card, and this Prince of Autumn are both wearing crowns. So there's a lot of success coming in with whatever venture you're up to. So it seems like this week it's all about the money and all about the work situation. And it looks like whatever change you're making in your career is going to be quite successful. You've got a lot of options, but you do need to take a little bit of a break. Take some time out and consider and reflect on whatever you want to do in order for you to move forward. And this will be into a situation that will be less stressful for you. And, it looks like, the people that you're going to be working with are going to be better than the situation that you have been in that has caused you all the stress. So I hope this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.